Hello, it's Brandon Scott, and with me, the owner slash operator of the MIC restaurant, David Gagno. David, how are you?
Doing well, thanks. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Let's get right down to the meat and potatoes of this interview. Tell me, with these tough times, how have you adapted?
Well, I tell you, it's been real tough at the start of all this in March, but we're definitely trying to do our best here. Try to keep afloat and keep things going with this new takeout business that we got ourselves into starting on March 8th, I think it was. We're definitely we're getting some momentum going the last few weeks. The first few weeks, I got to tell you, were pretty tough. We didn't know where we'd be and what was going on and how people would react to this whole new life we're living as far as for our operations. And with the takeout, we definitely had to adapt quickly and find different items that we could kind of showcase and market to the community, and obviously at the same time being very safe and allowing our customers to know that we're protecting all their interests when picking up takeout food. So we implemented a curbside takeout, contactless, and that seems to be really working well for the community and for our staff. So it's been tough, like I said, but we're gonna get through this, and down the road we'll look back and it'll be a sort of, I guess you could say, a new business opportunity for us if with our takeout business that we're operating right now. So yeah, you got to be very positive and optimistic, and every day come in with your head up and just hopefully the phone rings and people order our food and it's day in and day out, man. So yeah, it's going okay. It's going okay. I just feel bad for our staff that we had to lay off at the beginning of March. That hits home. It's they're like our family here, so we're just trying to work hard, make sure we're able to stay open, and so when we do get back to somewhat of a normal restaurant life, we'll have them all back, and we'll be a happy family again, I guess you could say.
Dave, tell me, do you have any new safety precautions in terms of cooking and preparing meals?
Well, we've seen this virus coming in probably late January, so we definitely stepped up our sanitizing and cleaning procedures and our hand washing and all that, just wrapped into one last month before the virus really came to Sudbury and shut us down. With that in mind, though, now we stepped it up even to another level with all our staff wearing masks when working, and obviously social distancing at all times. We also running a pretty lean crew here, and it's to ensure that we're all safe, right? So all our staff here is committed to self-isolating from work to home and back, and we made that commitment with each other to make sure we're all staying very safe. As well as that, we're offering curbside pickup outside for our customers, so contactless. They pay over the phone. We bring it out. Obviously, we're wearing our mask, our gloves, and so it's a different world we're living in, but it's what we got to do to protect everybody. And so we've kicked everything up a notch to the high level of hand sanitizing, disinfecting the restaurant, everything we got to do, we do, and we make sure it's done properly every day. And it's the new norm. And I think at the end of the day, when we get out of this, it'll be something we'll be doing all the time to another level, right? And I think that is just the way it's got to be these days. So yeah, definitely, we're always doing everything we can to protect everybody, including our staff. So thanks.
Mm-hmm. And I also heard you guys kept your hands busy implementing something new, or Porchetta Bingo on Saturday. How did that go, and what kind of came about with this idea?
You know what? It's one of those things where this is a new business for us. Basically, we're 95% dine-in before this all went down, so we definitely put our heads together throughout this last month or so to come with cool ideas, family specials, discounts, anything we could do to really attract people over here to order from us. So one day my brother came in and he said, "Hey man, like what do you think about doing a Porchetta Bingo Saturday? Like this is something, you know, all us suburbians we love in the wintertime, springtime." And I said, "Man, that sounds like a great idea. Let's you know, brainstorm. Let's come up with a cool way to get it out there." And so definitely we wanted to do a local feel. And so we contacted Andrew at DNA Meats. You know, you've got great porchetta over there. There's a lot of great porchetta places to go pick up, like meat stores to go pick up your porchetta. But we feel DNA is a great spot. So we contacted Andrew. He supplies us with the porchetta. We contacted Spacecraft Brewery, another great local restaurant that's in the same shoes as we are. We're all having tough times right now. So we put that all together. And the first Saturday was a couple weeks ago when we sold out of porchetta by 2:00 on the Saturday, and last Saturday the same thing. We ended up ordering a bunch more porchetta, and at the same time we sold out by 3:30, I believe. So yeah, it's going good, man. It's creative, it's local, it's helping other places, you know. So the community's really gathered around and supported it, and man, they've been supporting us for the last few weeks. We really feel that without them, geez, I don't know where we'd be. So we'd like to, at the same time, with these proceeds we're donating to the Sudbury Food Bank, 10% of all the proceeds will go there. So I guess, you know, it's just one of those promotions where everyone's being helped out, and we're going to throw it back to the food bank as well at the end of this when we get through all this.
Should we expect more Porchetta Bingos come up in the future?
Yeah, for sure. I think we don't know how long this is going to last. So every Saturday you could give us a call. We're taking pre-orders for your porchetta for 4, porchetta for 2. Each dinner includes a Spacecraft beer as well. And yeah, definitely we're running this until we reopen, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. If we might do something for lunch or something with the porchetta. So yeah, thanks.
And do you have any popular takeout dishes that you noticed so far that people just can't? That's the go-to.
You know what? Yeah, for sure. Like we definitely have a large menu, so we had to we brought our menu down, and the items that are really taking off are obviously our house-made ribs. We brought in a wing special right now because, you know, it's good takeout food, it's good comfort food. So we're offering 2 pounds of wings at a good price. Also, we're doing some really cool family combos. And that seems to be really getting some traction, you know, with families of 4 looking for a good dinner, you know, at a good price. So we're definitely doing stuff like that. So yeah, I guess you could say most of our specials are really taking off well, and thank God they are, because it's really propped up our sales in the last few weeks.
And last thing, Dave, if you could recommend one dish to me right now that I absolutely need to try, what would that be?
I would definitely say, man, that's a tough one. We got a lot of good items here, but if I were you, I'd go with our ribs, man. Our ribs are house-made. They're delicious. You get house-made baked beans with them, coleslaw, and you can't go wrong with that. And maybe throw in a couple of beers in there. We have a great local selection. So,
yeah, sounds like a good meal to me. Anyways, thank you again, Dave, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem. We appreciate the support, and I just want to shout out to the community and all our customers. Thanks a lot, man. It means the world to us these last 2 months, the support you've given us, and we hope to see you guys all in the restaurant soon.